Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing an updated wash day routine for Kailee and Kaydence's hair. Let's get into the video. Alright you guys, so I'm going to be using the Just For Me line curl piece line. I don't have the conditioner because they didn't have it at the Walmart I went to, so I'm going to be using the Aussie Moist conditioner, but I am using all products from the Just For Me line.
I got it.
Okay, I'll do the other ones. Now, as you guys probably heard, she likes to try to help me take out her hair. So right now what we're doing is just taking her hair out of some twists that's been in her hair for about, I want to say maybe about a week or so. Alright you guys, so oh my gosh, look at my little dump. She's so conceited looking at herself in the camera. Isn't she cute, you guys? I absolutely love Kaydence. She keeps me on my toes when I tell you, baby girl. Alright, so really quick, I am recording me taking down their hair because I do feel like that's an important part of the wash day routine. As you can see right here, I am literally taking some nail clips and just clipping out rubber bands. I find that it's easier for me to cut out the rubber bands so that I don't like pull them out and damage their hair. So I use the nail clippers because it's more definite to make sure that I get to the rubber band. Alright, and I'm just going to fast forward through this part because really all I'm going through is just pulling the twist apart and then making sure that I clip out the rubber bands that are in her hair. And as you can see, Kaydence's texture is very different. Her hair gets very frizzy very quickly. It dries out very quickly, so moisture is definitely very important in her wash day routine. So as you can see, I'm just taking a water bottle at this point with some water in it, and I'm just going to spritz down her hair and I'm going to wet it. I try not to manipulate their hair at all while it is still dry because I found out that that caused a lot of breakage. Alright you guys, so I'm going to be using this detangling treatment, and this has been a godsend for me and the girls, for both Kailee and Kaydence. It has a very jelly consistency, almost like aloe vera a little bit, but a little bit runnier than aloe vera. But when I say this stuff has been amazing, it has been absolutely amazing. This is not a sponsored video, you guys. I bought these products with my own dime, and as you can see, all I'm doing is just taking it and applying it to her hair and just making sure that I'm smoothing the hair shaft in a downward motion and just pulling apart that section, and then we're going to get straight to detangling. Alright you guys, so now it's time to actually detangle that section. So as you guys can see, I'm taking a tangle teaser. It is a off-brand. Yes, I like to save my coins, but it is an off-brand tangle teaser. But I wanted to give you guys this tip to make sure that you please start at the ends of your child hair whenever you're trying to brush it out or comb it out. I promise you it's a lot less tears in that process. Now as you can see right here, she has a lot of buildup in her hair from where the rubber band was, and that's a mixture of products, some cotton balls. I don't know where they be getting cotton balls from, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But what I do is I actually spray water on that section. I go through and separate the hair like what you see that I'm doing, and then I apply that detangling treatment on top. Then I go over that with the tangle teaser, and yes, I do all 4 sections of my daughter's hair. Now as you can see right here, this is the finished product. This is how her hair is going to look right before I go and shampoo it. During the process, it took me about 20 minutes to do this because I like to take my time and make sure that I'm not just pulling out their hair or being extra like rough with their hair. That way it guarantees that they'll be happy for me to do their hair the next time. So yeah, now as you can see, I am at the sink. What I like to do is really get the girl's hair wet. Like I like for it to be like drenched. So I make sure that I rinse her hair first, and I make sure that everything is nice and wet and nice detangled, and it's not like matted together. Even though I already did the detangling process, I just want to make sure. Next, I like to go in with the shampoo, and I concentrate on their roots. I found that their scalp is the most important part when you're washing hair. The ends of the hair, naturally the shampoo is going to go there if you just, like distribute it throughout, but I like to concentrate on their roots and really get into their scalp and make sure that their scalp is clean, because I really feel like if you start with their scalp, their hair is going to be healthy as well. So I like to make sure that their scalp is nice and clean, and as you can see, I work the shampoo down to the ends of their hair. So just watch me shampoo. So as you guys can see, Kaydence is definitely the personality in the house. In this clip, she's literally talking to herself in the camera. But I'm going to go in with that Aussie Moist. Remember, I said that I was not able to find the actual conditioner for the Just For Me hair care line. It's called Curl Piece, by the way. So, and it is in the blue containers as you guys saw, but I used the Aussie Moist on her hair to deep condition her hair, and I'm just really going to work that product through, making sure that I don't like to go to their scalp to put on conditioner, because I've noticed that they will have buildup on their scalp if you like concentrate on the scalp, putting conditioner on it. So what I like to do is I like to actually concentrate on the ends of their hair and just make sure that I work the product very well throughout the ends of their hair. So I don't really try to concentrate on the roots. It's more so like I want to make sure that those ends. And so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and with my big tooth comb and just make sure that I'm distributing the product all the way throughout her hair. Alright you guys, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and put a cap over Kaydence's hair and let her hair sit while I then go and do the same exact thing for Kailee's hair. Yes, I have to do that whole process all over again with Kailee's hair. Now Kailee's hair texture is definitely different. She is more of like a mixture between 4A, 4B type hair. I personally have 4C hair. So her hair has like a wave to it, but her hair has shrinkage galore. And so I just wanted to kind of like give you guys a couple of clips to show you guys kind of like the difference. I'm not going to go into detail like I did with Kaydence's hair because I'm doing the same exact thing, but I am going to give you guys a few texture shots for you. So as you can see, this is the first section of hair for Kailee. And the difference between Kailee's hair and Kaydence's hair is that I do still go through and wet it. As you can see, I wet down the section first. And then with Kailee's hair, I then go ahead with the detangling treatment from Just For Me. And I'm going to put that throughout her hair. Now, here's the thing. You see that consistency? Alright, so here's the thing with Kailee's hair. I have to break her sections down into smaller sections when I go to detangle it. So as you can see, I just split that section and then I'm going through and working it through. Her hair is very tightly coiled. Kaydence has more of a looser coil, and even though her hair is kind of like on the dry side, it doesn't coil up as much as Kailee's. So she has what I call the perfect afro textured hair. And so as you can see, I'm doing the same process, starting off at the ends and then working my way up. No tears are involved with this process, which is what I love. Every time I've ever done their hair, I've always trying to look for something to improve being able to easily do their hair. Like anything that I can find that's going to make wash day easier, I love it. But yes, this is definitely the process that I go through for both of my girls' hair. And as you can see Kailee's curls. Her hair is not heat damaged. It's just that her curl pattern is a little bit looser but tight at the same time. It's really hard to explain. But I do go in and make sure that that section is definitely moisturized. And I have to part it the way I did, because sometimes, even though I'm using the Tangle Teezer, if I don't part it into sections, you'll still have some parts that are like matted. So I have to really go in there and make sure. And that's the difference between Kailee and Kaydence's hair. Kaydence's hair, I could take it through with the Tangle Teezer a couple of times and don't have to worry about possible tangles. But with Kailee, I really have to be very, very thorough. So it does take me a little bit longer, but I've known that this process makes it so much easier when I'm going back to wash their hair, like detangling it this way. All right, and I'm just going to do her whole entire head the same way that you saw me do this one. Okay. All right, you guys, so there is something that I really wanted to address with y'all, because in my last video, you guys really came for me like bad, like really, really bad, because a lot of people were telling me that Kailee's hair was heat damaged. And the truth of the matter is, the only type of heat that my kids have ever had on their hair is a blow dryer. I've never straightened Kailee's hair or Kaydence's hair. I've never put a flat iron to it. I've never put a hot comb to it. They have always just had blowouts. So in my last video, I did show you guys me styling Kailee's hair, and oh my gosh, I got so many hate comments, you guys, about you shouldn't be blow drying your child's hair. You're doing nothing but causing heat damage. You kept up your younger child's hair and you didn't keep up your older child's hair. Like, people were saying I was discriminating against the two because of Kaydence's hair texture. The truth of the matter is, I love both of my kids equally. I take care of their hair the same way. What I do for the other, I might have to alternate it for Kailee, but the truth of the matter is that Kailee's hair started out being like Kaydence's hair, but it was still like a tighter curl. So she had like this really pretty soft curly hair. And I didn't change the products that I was using, but after Kailee turned 2, her hair texture completely changed on me, and it became like, I don't know, like wool almost, and it's just got thicker and thicker and thicker. So in the last video, the ends of her hair was actually the baby hair, because I had never cut her hair. So when people was telling me, oh, your daughter has like straight ends or whatever the case may be, that was from her hair growing out from when she was a baby, and I never cut the ends of her hair. So as you can see in this clip, her hair is pretty much the same from the roots all the way to the ends, except she does have some little softer curls towards the ends of her hair. But for the most part, like, I have taken care of both of their hair, and I have done my best. I don't know what happened when Kailee turned 2, but I really just wanted to address that with you guys, so that you know that, like, I'm not one of those moms that like prefers a child's hair over the other, and I will always put the health of my children's hair above any type of hairstyle. And when I do blow dry their hair, I blow dry it on low, and I don't see a problem with that. But as you can see, I was just playing this video in the background just so I could kind of like explain myself, because y'all, when I said, like, those comments were so bad, like I had to delete a lot of them. I had a lot of people like calling me racist and stuff. I don't even know how I'm racist and my kids are black. I'm black. I don't know, but it was just really, really bad, and I just wanted to address that really quickly with you guys. So it's all love for me. I'm not angry or anything like that, but I just wanted to take this opportunity to just address that, to let you guys know that that is not the case. I am not that type of mom, and I take care of my kids' hair. All right, you guys, so after the last clip, I basically let Kailee's hair conditioned while I rinsed out Kaydence's hair, and this is the final product with Kaydence's hair. And as you can see, just as I said, they have two totally different textures. This is Kailee's hair after rinsing out the conditioner. As you can see, her hair is very lively, very moisturized and everything, and I love how her hair came out, as you can see. And then this is a side-by-side comparison, so you guys can see they have two totally different textures of hair. It's not heat damage, it's that their textures are totally different. All right, you guys, Alright, you guys, so while these texture shots are kind of like playing in the background, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you did get to this point, I definitely appreciate you. I wanted to really put this video out there because I wanted to let you guys know, you know, that I wasn't just some mom out here just being reckless with my kids' hair, but just to let you know as well, another part of the hair care process that I didn't really record much of that I should have was that when I get done with the girls' hair, I actually put a leave-in in their hair, and I also put olive oil in their hair, so that's why their hair is shiny. This right here is Kaydence's hair, and again, this is like a texture shot, so you guys can again just kind of see the difference in their hair. But even though their hair textures are totally different, I do the same routine on them because I found that it works for both of their hair. So even if you have two girls who have two different textures, or two boys, or whatever you have, you know, you can do the same routine on them if that's what works for you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and again, I appreciate you for watching.
Thank you to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Bye.
Well, not yet. Your hair ain't done yet. Y'all doing too much.
Thank you for watching for my mom's video to do my crazy hair. Bye.